What's going on, everybody? Jashuha, Ayers, hashtag Ayers Fitness, checking in, signing in, logging in, vlogging in. Today's video is a very good one. I'm very excited to present it because it's going to cover everything. It's going to cover like all the sports. So if you are a bodybuilder, a powerlifter, you're a cyclist, you're a runner, you're a triathlon athlete, no matter what it is, today's gonna help you. These are gonna be the 5 most important things that everyone must know. Whether you're an athlete looking to step your game up to the next level, prevent injury, get a little bit better, no matter what it is, if you're looking to increase your cardiovascular endurance, if you're looking to get stronger, if you're looking to lose weight, no matter what your goal is, you must know these. Now, whether you're a beginner or you're a high elite, top pro professional athlete, you need to know these. And these are the 5 training modalities, okay? Now, the first 4 are gonna be kind of known as the FIT principle, as some may know it. However, there's a 5th one that I'm gonna add in, and it is going to be, well, I'll show you in a second. So, the training modalities. What are training modalities? Training modalities are things that are that you incorporate into your workout, or how you structure your workout, that you need to be conscious of, so that way you can get the most out of your workout and be as optimal as possible. Because as we all know, we want to be as optimal as possible. What does that mean? We want to be as best as possible. We want to be as close to perfect as we possibly can, okay? So we're gonna start off with right here. You can read that. That says frequency. Now, what does frequency mean, and how do we manipulate that? Because all of these training modalities we're going to be able to manipulate. So we have frequency, intensity, time, type, and progression. So starting with frequency, what is frequency? Frequency is how often you go. So right there beneath it, I have written down 2 times, 3 times, 5 times a week. So frequency is pretty simple. Frequency is how many times a week are you lifting? How many times a week are you running? How many times a week are you doing cardio? How many times a week are you playing basketball or doing basketball drills? How many times are you doing agility drills? Frequency is how often are you doing your training. So if I go to the gym, I'm a bodybuilder, I work out right now 4 days a week. My frequency is 4 days a week, okay? Let's say I am a cyclist. If I cycle 5 days a week, my frequency is 5 days a week, okay? Now going into the next modality, intensity. Intensity is how hard, the effort. Okay, are you working at a low effort, a moderate effort, or a high effort? Something super intense. So if I was to be doing a bicep curl, for instance, don't mind the farmer stand, I can, if I'm just going right here, this would be low. This is moderate. I'm starting to pump a little bit. My high intensity, getting the curls real hard, okay? That would be high intensity. Going into the next one, time. Time is how long, okay? So are you in the gym, or are you cycling or running, skateboarding, if that's your thing, whatever. Are you doing it for 25 minutes? Are you doing it for 45 minutes? Are you doing it for an hour? How long are you doing the activity? Okay, so once again, most of you, I'm sure, are in the gym. So I'm gonna base a lot of this off of the gym. So how long are you in the gym for? Are you in there for 25 minutes, 3 times a week? Are you in there for an hour, 3 times a week? How long are you in the gym? Next one, type. Okay, so what type of exercises? So what that's going to really focus on is the type of exercise that you're doing is important, because you have to be doing the right type, the most optimal type of exercise in order to reach your goals. So if I am let's say, I'm a bodybuilder. Okay, my goal is to build muscle, build lean muscle mass. So there's no reason for me to jump on a bicycle or go for a 10-mile run 3 days a week. That's gonna be counterproductive to what I wanna do. That's gonna decrease my lean muscle mass, because doing that kind of activity, it's really hard to sustain muscle mass. And I could go do a whole nother video talking about it, but endurance, so in that kind of sense, it actually it does decrease your lean muscle mass. So for me, that wouldn't be optimal. Same thing for them. If they are an endurance athlete, there's no reason for them to be in the gym 5 days a week, lifting super heavy weights in the 3 to 5 rep range, in the 90-95% of the 1 rep max. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So you got to be conscious of what type of exercise are you doing. So right beneath it, I have written down, so for cardio, if your goal is to increase your cardiovascular system, things that you're gonna do, you're gonna run, you're gonna walk, you're gonna jog, things of that nature. If you're looking to increase your strength or your hypertrophy, so how strong you are or the size of your muscles, you're gonna be doing things like squat, bench, deadlift, and roughly around the 85% of the 1 rep max in the 8 to 12 rep range. For hypertrophy and for strength, you're gonna be in a little bit lower of a rep range. It can range anywhere from 1 to 6 repetitions. And then, so for body weight, so also, there are some people who do calisthenics. There's a lot of great body weight exercise that you can do. I've written down, so you do pull-ups, push-ups, dips, things of that nature. There's all kinds of different things you can do with the body. You can do squats, you can do lunges. There's all kinds of, it's unlimited, okay? Next one, progression. Progression is the last one. I added this in. A lot of people, because like I said, a lot of people know about the FIT principle, and I like to add in progression because I feel it is very important. It's something that you definitely need to take into consideration with your training, no matter what it is. Now, why? Because if you try to progress too fast, you're gonna get hurt. If you progress too slow, you're not gonna really progress anywhere. Okay, so for progression, I have rate at which one increases. So let's say, once again, I'm a bodybuilder, so if I'm in the gym and I'm squatting, if I go in there and every week I try to put 10 pounds onto my bench press, that's only gonna happen for so long before I'm gonna peak out, I'm gonna burn out, I'm not gonna be able to do it, I'll hit my peak, or I'll end up getting hurt. So you have to make sure you progress at at a good rate for you, okay? That's something that you'll learn, and you have to be, just gotta be smart about it. So I'm not gonna go in there and every week put 25 pounds onto my bench, because that's ludicrous. I know logically that it's not really gonna work, because 25 pounds every week at the end of the month, that's 100 pounds on my bench. It doesn't work like that. Your body doesn't acclimate that fast. It takes a long time to build up all of these adaptations that you need in order to move that kind of weight. So depending upon what your sport is and stuff like that, and what level an athlete you are, will determine your progression. So if you are a beginner, I definitely recommend progressing very, very slowly, okay? So that way you want to make sure you have the form down. Technique is everything, so make sure your technique is perfect, and then you start incorporating, adding a little bit more weight, and then you'll learn what kind of works for you. If you could put on 5 pounds every 2 weeks or every week, something like that, and then eventually, you'll find out the sweet spot of how high you can kind of go up. And there will be times where you have to drop down, you have to take a rest week, things like that, because your nervous system's overtaxed, and there's a whole bunch of factors that play into that. Going along with that, if you're a higher elite athlete, you can probably progress at a little bit of a higher rate, okay? So somebody who's, kind of already active and they've been running for a while, they could probably, and let's say they run 5 miles, they could probably bump it up to 6, 7, 8 miles compared to somebody who's only been running a mile or two. I wouldn't have them bump it up quite so high or quite so fast because their body's not quite acclimated to it. So these are the 5 training modalities, and these are things that you must take into consideration. If you are really serious about reaching your goals, then you must be properly implementing these, okay? So you need to figure out the proper frequency for whatever you're doing, the proper intensity, the proper time that you need to be in there, type, and progression, okay? So, like I said, if you're very serious about whatever you're doing, make sure you're incorporating these. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I see it's at 8 minutes, a little bit long, but I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope it really helps you, like, as I tried to tell you guys, I'm here for you guys. I'm here to help you guys with whatever I possibly can, give you as much information with scientific backing and research and everything that I can. So it's some good quality information. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by the channel. If this is the first video of mine you've watched, go ahead and click and watch some of my other videos. As always, please give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel, lets me know what kind of content you guys like this video. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions, or if you'd like to see a video covering a specific topic or question or anything fitness, health, nutrition, diet related that you have, and I will either respond to you down there, or if you would like, I could make a video. Also, there's a little bubble like this, and it says subscribe in it. Go ahead and hit that button. Hit that button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, so that way you can stay up to date with all my latest videos, because I'm gonna have lots of great content coming up. It's beautiful outside, the sun's shining, there is a blue sky, not a cloud in sight. So I am extremely happy. It is almost summertime, classes are almost over. I'm starting to ramble now, I'm sorry, I apologize. Click that subscribe button, and until next time, #AyersFitness.